So I think part of it is about knowledge and part of it is about maybe leadership type. So on the knowledge side, you need to know as a leader what you're letting yourself in for. So, OKR is a lot about discipline. So if you are not willing to enforce and monitor and check in with the various teams, and make sure that the disciplines are happening, like are the check-ins actually happening frequently? The process, particularly in the early days, whilst you're still trying to get it embedded in the organization, the process will start dying because people are busy. And like any new change initiative, it needs to be reinforced. It needs to be like when you have a stand-up with a team, you need to be showing the OKR progress or getting the team leaders to update everyone on the OKR progress. So it's firstly being armed with the knowledge of where are the pitfalls likely to be, because it is a change initiative. So if you've been through change before, as most of us have, you can reflect on what you learned from that. And then I think it's the kind of leadership from a behavioral perspective where you are willing and you actually want your people to take more ownership. If you're a controlling leader and want to make all the decisions yourself, it probably doesn't fit that well, right? Because it just wouldn't work with OKRs. You can't be everywhere all the time. So it really does suit a leader who wants to empower people, who wants to get the best out of their people, and who's willing to develop them, support them where needed, but isn't the kind of autocratic type who wants to make all of the decisions and feels most comfortable doing that. So it's about letting go. It's within a framework. So you've got to trust the framework, and the framework works. So, but I think some people, we see situations where leadership decide this is a good idea, but they've read about it. They've maybe heard about other companies doing it, but they don't really understand what they're letting themselves in for. And then, perhaps it might not get off the ground because they don't do the right things. They're not supporting it in the right way.